got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Beck. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Zings it complete to the right. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. The Sun Devils offense has the ball for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And the Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. To the air, it's Beck. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Beck saved his best for last in 2024, 4 touchdowns to seal a classic Pop-Tart Bowl win. Unfrosted, still better. This year he's going to have to get used to some new receivers, and they're going to need some guys to step up, David.
Unfrosted, absolutely not better first. That was blasphemous. You should never get away with that again. But Rocco Beck, he had a great, solid season. Came up in the clutch when they really needed him down the stretch of games. Another year in the system. Interested to see what the Cyclones can do now.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Green. Just what they'd hoped for on third down, as they've got a first at the 32. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's against man coverage. The receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Whoa, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Sauer. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Beck. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Give to the running back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Red pass, it's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. The sure hands, it's McClain. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Sun Devils decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll test the right side. Oh, better look out! That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Right back to the well. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally. It's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
Now on first down from the 28. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Sauer. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Wants to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
And the Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Right on money. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down coming here, and they need to get it out to the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. Got him downfield. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Cyclones will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Beck. And wings it incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Sauer. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
Intercepted! They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And the Sun Devils are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Brown has it. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense, understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Running into the open space. Iowa State sending the offense back out. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down here at the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Cyclones come to the ball, trying to pick up this third and short. To the air, it's Beck. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Going up top again. Fires on the move. That pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Spits it out to the back. Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. Down to the 36-yard line, and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Looking for a man. It's Levin. Quick strike complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Sun Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Tyson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Got a little space. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. And the Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but I'm not sure Bevo's feeling like this one's in the clear. This has been a nip-and-tuck affair all game. They're up by 10 over Vanderbilt. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got out of trouble and throws. The sure hands, it's Townsend. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Bears the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Cyclones will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
That's reeled in. It's McClain. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Back to throw. It's Levitt. A strike downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolutely center cut. The lead is down to a field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Quarterback empties his backfield. Dropping back, it's Beck. Got his man in the middle. Pulled down for the tackle.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
And the Cyclones are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Cyclones!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
He's got him in the flat. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Beck. Beck's to grab. Wide open spaces. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him to drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Looking to throw on first down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those two interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Got the first down and more. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. He leaves it with his back. Shakes off the defender.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder...
It's a running room. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Levitt. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's got room. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll leave it with him. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Big fella moving.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fellow, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
On the direct snap, it's Tyson. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Nestled just inside that right upright. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the 3rd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll give it to the back. And he finds no running room at all, and the 3rd quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the 4th. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He fires one deep over the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Sowell. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He slings it deep to the left. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Brown.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And 1st down for the offense.
The Sun Devils are in the red zone. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Pressure coming. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
The Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He might want another play. Just keeps slinging it. Under fire. Pulls it in. It's Sowell. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Dumps it off in the flats. It's a seam wide open. Oh, he's got some space. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The Cyclones are rolling down the field. Wants to throw. It's Beck. Using the quick game. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Easy.
Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Townsend. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The RPO, it's complete. And he will score! Touchdown, Iowa State! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 23 over Vanderbilt. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. To the ground with the back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. And the Sun Devils line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Beck. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Got a man. It's Sauer. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And this is sort of like a pinball machine. The numbers keep ticking up. He's closing in on 450 yards.
Yeah, Reese, and there's no defense for perfect throws, and that's what this guy's been delivering all game long. You know, the coverage hasn't always been awful, but this guy...
There he goes! All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Score is deadlocked and the clock is winding down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Touchdown, Cyclones! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense, and now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time, one stop, less than a minute remaining. Go out there, finish this thing.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. Cyclone fans, on your feet. It's third down.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Dropping back, it's Levin. Here's a throw downfield late. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Makes the catch, it's Moss. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play. Cyclone fans, on your feet. It's third down.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Bringing the heat. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They want to run it left here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. After the stumble,